If you guys just tuned in, welcome to the Lapeef Let's Talk. Make sure you hit the like button. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And Eve is blowing kisses to everybody. So hopefully everybody in the chat has your hands and you are receiving those kisses. Shout out to you, Eve. With that being said, let's go and move on to our next topic. Is can a man really be a hoe?
Promiscuous man is much different than a promiscuous woman.
Still a hoe.
No, a man is a hoe maker, not a hoe.
No.
In this world in general, right, if we're not even speaking about sex, anything that is easy is not respected. If you play a game on easy mode, you don't unlock no new characters, you don't reach no new levels, you don't get any rewards. You play the game on hard mode, you get all the rewards. Since everyone knows it's harder for a guy to get sex, that's why we call them pimps, we call them players, because men and women know that it's hard to get box. And now it's as simple as give and get. So when you get money, oh, I made a come up. If you get an award, you get praise. Everyone is clapping for you. Now let's reverse it. The giver, the person that gives the award, no one even knows that person. And we're not clapping for the person that gave the award. The person that gave money, it's like, okay, you did a good deed. Good for you. Women give sex. Men get sex. Make sense? Women hold the key to sex. Men hold the key to relationships. That's why when a nigga gets sex, we like, oh, you hit that? My nigga. When a nigga gives the ring, because he holds the key to marriage and commitment, when he gives the ring, your girls is like, oh my goodness, oh my God, girl, you got the ring, we praising you. So promiscuity versus the genders is just viewed. A woman that is promiscuous is a hoe. A man that's promiscuous, like, you did something right, you got it.
All right, there you go. Can a man really be a hoe? I'm gonna go ahead and start with Amir first, and then I go to Pressure.
I agree with him partly because I do believe that when a woman, because of our biology, I don't want to be too graphic here, but when a woman has sex with too many men, it's like her area is not the same. Yeah, we change, and then also pregnancy comes with it. Women are more susceptible to disease than men because of cuts inside of the vagina and all of these things. So I believe that yes, a woman can be a hoe, but a man, you cannot. I don't think that the proper term would be a hoe. I think it would be just dirty, honestly, dirty, or I don't know. And as for being a homemaker, Jesse Lee Peterson is the one who invented that term, I believe, being a homemaker, correct? Right? Okay, Anton says yes. But I believe a homemaker, he invented that, and it does make sense, because if you are a homemaker, you're just as bad almost in a way as a hoe, because you are creating the issues, not creating, she's the one who let you do it, but you are aiding and abetting this issue, and you're not, you as a man should have more control. You should be the one that women should look up to for leadership, not the one falling for every woman that you see. Yeah, that's my view on that.
All right, what are your thoughts about it, Precious?
Can a man really be a hoe? I don't know. When I think of hoe, I don't think of a man. Like, I just don't think that's a term related to a man. Like we were saying earlier, Anton was saying how you have to just have that discipline. A man who can't discipline himself sexually is just a man with no self-control. But I wouldn't refer the term hoe to a man. You can have a man that's sleeping around just like a woman, but to me that doesn't make him a hoe. It just makes him it just means he just has no self-control.
All right, Bruiser, what are your thoughts, sir?
You want
Sorry
me?
about that. Yeah, y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree with him on some of those points. I think there's a difference whenever the woman kept saying he's still a hoe. I think women are slutted out and men are just spoiled. I think it's just simple. That simple. These men are just being spoiled. Like he made it simple and plain that women give it and men get it. You can't get nothing that's not given to us unless we actually taking it. But in this case, the men are not taking it; they're just receiving it. So I think that those men are just spoiled with it. That's the term I use.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and go to Mr. Lego. What are your thoughts, sir? Can a man really be a hoe?
The answer is no. A key that can open many doors is a master key. A door that can be opened by many keys, there's nothing left behind that door. Even in your own house, you go up to your house and your door's unlocked already, ain't shit in there. They don't took everything. There's nothing of value behind your own door if somebody has been inside of your door. And that is a woman versus a man.
Now we're not going. One caveat to this is we're not gonna to downplay the importance of hoes. Now, okay. I think.
Oh, we love hoes.
Right. So
hoes.
like we don't want to act like they don't have a place in society. They do. I think the problem is just that we change. We're trying. I think a lot of women are trying to place more value or place the value that a hoe has in the same value as a housewife. And it's not the same. It's just two different roles and they serve two different purposes. So I just wanted to add that caveat before y'all continue.
Can I add? I want to add something too. I'm sorry, guys. Can I add something before she goes? There was somebody in the chat who mentioned a procreation, and someone said a man can't be a hoe because of procreation, men are made to sow in the farming sense, sow more seeds than women, and that women are made to be loyal to one. So a man that is sowing seeds with other women in today's society is not creating anything good. It's just damaging because he's not marrying all the women that he's sowing with. So in this case, I don't believe that the biology in that matter applies.
All right, go ahead, Lucky.
Hoe is a female terminology. You don't never hear men call other men hoes. Well, I haven't. Y'all could let me know. It's usually expected for men to be promiscuous. I think there's different titles on it based on gender because that's not something that women are supposed to do. But women, just look at society. If you try to date as a man who's a virgin, you might have a harder time versus a man who's not a virgin. So I think it's more expected of a man to be more promiscuous because women today, they want men who are more experienced and things like that. The woman is supposed to be the more naive, inexperienced one, preferably for men. So if she's sleeping around just like he's sleeping around, it's not really respectable when it's a woman because that's usually reserved for a man. That's not really in her nature or her practice to do. So usually if a woman is sleeping around the same way with a man, that's a learned behavior that's typically harder to break versus a man. So